got a bit of a headache, and I don't think I'll do this very long. Just playing around with the camera because it's easy to do. Easy come and easy go. Actually, it's not an easy setup though. I don't have a great spot to set my cam. I don't even. Am I on? So, this is the live stream, and I want to make some complaints. I'll turn my head a little bit. This is kind of fine. So, I have been thinking about my court case. I've been copying transcripts and reading comments and ideas about the occurrences that can be witnessed on video. Whatever people I've seen on video, it's the best I can present, and they can comment on. It's the best they can comment on. So what people can only comment on is what they see. What I present is what they see. Can't always present everything. I think I might put out some other the video of me talking, and this is for my other channel I'm talking about. Cynthia from West Virginia saying hi in the chat. All right. I talked to Chief Collins today, and that was interesting. Didn't expect to see him, but he was there. I was told he was gone like for 2 weeks, so I was like, Chief. We'll see how that video looks. I got Tony. So my brother Tony. It's just I got a headache. I have a headache. How do you like Branson? Yeah, Branson's nice. Isn't it? Is it still shut down for the winter? But yeah, I got a headache from all this thinking today. I can't believe, with the low IQ scores that they say that are in Louisiana, they're really making me have to think a lot. Growing wants to argue. What do you want to argue about? I'm one of your first subscribers. Oh, well, yeah, that is kind of a familiar name. Okay, I'll read comments a little more. YouTube, hey man, I so hope you win a lot of money. I have to get through the prosecutor first. You don't just sue. Man, I'll keep repeating myself though. I've been repeating myself quite a bit on my cop channel. It's like, I hope you win a big lawsuit. I'm like, dude, there's a prosecutor in my way. And I keep repeating it in comments. People don't understand. I didn't understand. So I understand you don't understand, but I am repeating myself a lot. Gotta win it to get it. I can't sue anybody. There's a prosecutor What are you doing? A prosecutor standing in your way. You don't sue. All right. Oh, Aaron lost his wrench. Yeah, I'm frustrated about that. It's just like people just don't understand, and I didn't understand. So it's like, that's why lawyers are such jerks. They're like, they don't want to have to explain themselves all the time about things that they consider common knowledge. I consider it common knowledge. There's a prosecutor in my way. How can I sue? It's common knowledge, right? No, it's not quite common knowledge. People don't fully understand. So I can't blame you. Growing legit, I was supposed to get a wrench, yeah? You told me in the email I forgot to email you this a few years ago. I don't know, I can give a wrench, just don't abuse it. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, add moderator? Okay, so Growing Legit has been blessed with a wrench. Was there somebody else that asked about it? Aaron? Was it Aaron? Oh, there he is. He plays mind games with the wrenches. Okay, Aaron gets a wrench. All wrench. I should make this an all wrench channel. Growing Legit is 41 years old. Thank you. A prosecutor's in your way. What do? You got a prosecutor standing in your way. You don't. What do you walk around him? He's just gonna move to get in your way more. What are you gonna do? You got a prosecutor. You gotta vanquish the prosecutor. You got to fight a prosecutor. You're on a bridge, all right? There's a prosecutor standing in the center of the bridge. What are you going to do? You just going to go somewhere else? Or do you want to fight that prosecutor to get across the bridge so you can make that lawsuit? You got to fight a prosecutor. That guy's holding up everything. A lawsuit would be so easy if the prosecutor wasn't standing in my way. Okay, what do we got here? No doubting your abilities, but if an attorney offers to help, please consider. Yeah, it's police. I get some good legal analysts on email, because I got a email list of my most trusted lawyers, and I get some good advice there. You can still file a suit. Civil actions. That lawsuit has to be put on hold, Tom. You can't just push a lawsuit through until the criminal case is over with. Civil rights take a couple years to they take a couple years to unfold because they're put on hold. You gotta get through the prosecutor first. They take a couple years because they're put on hold. Blow up the bridge. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to, yeah, that's it. Who said that? That's Jack, right? Jack's always got creative things to say. It's like, you don't have to, yeah, okay. No, you're on the bridge. The prosecutor has two swords and he throws you one. What do? You're gonna fight him honorably? You don't want to do that. You gotta fight him dirty. You gotta blow up the bridge, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Find other ways to fight that prosecutor. You don't have to fight him on his level. In fact, they're dirty as heck. Those I am not grossly misinformed. I can't, you can put a lawsuit in, but you can't, it's not going to, at least in North Dakota, you can't file that lawsuit until the case is dismissed, until it's over with. Because, I mean, that's an overriding, like, results there. Do you lose? Do you win? If you lose your criminal trial, well, then your lawsuit doesn't look so strong. Now, does it? If you win your criminal trial, the lawsuit looks a lot stronger. I mean, a lot rides on getting through that defending yourself. What? I'm gonna walk away from my prosecutor and go start something else that the prosecutor's not even going to be involved in. That the city will hire another lawyer. So what do I want to do? Do I want to fight two lawyers? Do I just want to bring more lawyers to fight? It's like, let's get a gang fight going. I'll be fighting my prosecutor, and then I'll pick a fight with the city and suing them, so that they'll have to hire another lawyer for me to fight. Yeah, let me take them all on at once. Bring them all on, both ways. All right, Tom. I don't take any of your advice very seriously. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. That's just not right. It just doesn't logically make sense. So this criminal issue really has me stressed out, and there's some things going on that really make it look bad. I'm an attorney. So the judge, this is what really gets me, is I need to figure things out here. The judge, now I'm taking transcripts of my court case, and Judge Owsley told me that that he didn't see any of my evidence. Judge Owsley, straight to my face, said he can't make any ruling about judge can't make any ruling on the legality of my arrest because he didn't see any evidence. Really, Judge? Really? What about a little something that you signed, the affidavit for arrest warrant, signed, read, look at all this he read. That's the complaint against me. That's the complaint Judge Owsley read and signed it. Look at that. It should say Judge Robert Owsley. He signed that. He signed all this evidence. He got enough evidence. He didn't read it. He just rubber stamped it. His signature looks like a rubber stamp. It doesn't really look like he even signed it, honestly. It looks like a stamp. He's got so many things to sign. Is that real? It looks like it's digitized. He didn't even sign. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he fake signed it. Is he gonna? Can he reel back and say, "Oh, I didn't. That wasn't me"? I don't know, but it shows. I mean, this is supposed to be evidence that he's certified to have signed this complaint. All right, he read the complaint where they give all this probable cause, and it was enough to have me arrested, resisting an officer. He signed this arrest warrant on January 22nd, and he should have this in my criminal case file. And I asked him a second time. I'm like, Judge, can you rule on the lawful nature of my arrest? This is a matter of law. And then he says, oh, I didn't see the evidence. I can't make a ruling if the evidence isn't in front of me. Really, Judge? Huh? What's this look like? See, the problem was that, it's in the back of my car. I can't. There is this envelope that this paper was in. I'd never seen this paperwork on February 15th. Did somebody say something? Where's the Justice Department regarding this most important matter? I don't know. But this evidence of my affidavit for arrest was sitting in the envelope. Okay, it was in the envelope, in my prosecutor's hands, sitting in my prosecutor's hands, and I reached for it. I'm like, here, give it to me. I'm ready to accept it. And he's like, he kind of scooched it back a little bit. I might be making that up, but he wouldn't let me have the evidence until the right moment in court. He was holding off to the last minute to give me this discovery evidence. Let's see, Cynthia says money talks. So, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to read this fast enough to realize that the judge is pulling my leg, that he didn't see any evidence. I couldn't have read this fast enough during arguments because I had to listen to both of them and then come up with, I was playing the lawyer. They treated me just like a lawyer. It's crazy. I'm taking transcripts of it. I don't think I should replay it. I'll read the transcripts out loud, maybe. That might help. But, I mean, he got this. This affidavit for arrest warrant was sitting in his file that he could see. It was also sitting in that envelope, my prosecutor's envelope. Yeah, did he see the video? He said he's trying not to prejudice. He's trying not to prejudice his position by seeing the video. He said he got 25 faxes. Who faxes him 25 times? That's amazing that people are faxing. Oh, we got Tom saying something. All right, Tom, I'm gonna get ready to laugh. Arrest is based on It's a low standard. Conviction is based on beyond a reasonable doubt. No, that's Tom. You're not a lawyer. Beyond reasonable doubt? That's for murderers. This is only misdemeanor. So, this paperwork, this affidavit for arrest warrant, was read by Judge Owsley, and he decided that was enough to have me arrested. And then he turns around. I insisted, and I'm glad he answered. I insisted, Judge, will you make a ruling on the lawful nature of my arrest? I have no evidence. I didn't see any evidence. Are you kidding me, Judge? You know, and I couldn't make that argument because the prosecutor, they're playing tricks on me. The prosecutor was hiding this affidavit for arrest warrant in that envelope, and they didn't want me to see anything until after that court hearing. Because I would have had some better arguments. I'd be like, Judge, did you sign an affidavit for an arrest warrant? You know, if I was really a lawyer and I had more experience, I would have known this would have been something that he's seen. If I was a lawyer, I would have known about this because that's part of their studies. They know. I wouldn't even have to seen this. I would have just known from my lawyer experience. I don't have that experience. I'm finding out about this after the court case. This would have been something. If I was a real lawyer, I would have been like, Judge, did you sign an affidavit for arrest warrant? I didn't know that they do that. Upon immediate arrest, the judge makes an affidavit for arrest warrant, and it's called a 48-hour warrant. I didn't ever see that. I've never seen anything like this in Idaho, Colorado, North Dakota. I never seen anything like that. In Missouri, I never seen anything like that. Louisiana is the first time I've seen that. But on the first arrest, it's like I had an arrest warrant for my second arrest. I had a judge should watch videos. Yeah, should watch my arrest videos. Yeah, he claims that he doesn't want to take in anything that'll prejudice his decisions. Prejudice in the most fair manner, because I mean it would definitely sour his corruption. He would have to give second thoughts to his corruption. So was this at your bond hearing? I had a bond hearing. My bond hearing was in jail, and I have that bond thing. So I'll pull that out. Let me just pull it out. I'll just say that's the last thing that I'll mention. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for that $2. I appreciate your generosity. That's nice. That's nice of you. You're flooding the daggum phones. I got a phone number to call, but I can't remember it right now. Actually, let me just pull this. Here's a number. I just put a little sticky note. Look at that. I got a second sticky note. Take a look at this thing. Anyway, I bought this I paid $20 for this aluminum case, and it's full. I also bought. I'm piling my car up full of paperwork. I barely got any room, but I'm piling it up. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Oh, here it is. Then I'm filling up this thing too with all these motions and stuff because somebody's helping me out. And I'm filling up this thing. I paid $10 for this. Got alphabetical filings in there. And yeah, I got motions. I'm trying to keep track. I've been putting out a lot of motions, and some I'm saving in the PDF formats, and then I got this paperwork. I hate that they like working with paperwork. I really don't like working with this paperwork. I'd rather have everything nice and electronical, like in North Dakota. I barely had any paperwork. I was filing motions by electronically, and I mean that was nice. Let's see, somebody said something. Is anyone else flooding? Don't flood. You don't need the flood. Oh yeah, I was gonna show that number though. But yeah, the paperwork. They go through a lot of paperwork. Let me just say, I think the city clerks might be getting a little tired. The city court clerks. There's city clerks, city court clerks, and then court clerks, the municipal or the parish clerks or whatever. There's different clerks, but the city court clerk, gosh, I'm seeing a tired, like a look on her eyes that say that she's she's getting a little tired of this. All right. But I mean, at least my judge seems to be in good spirits still. My prosecutor hates me. The judge seems okay so far, but now that I'm going to be challenging him on this arrest affidavit, he's probably not going to be too happy with me either. I'm fighting for my life here, though. I'll keep flooding. Eric's going to keep flooding. Well, let me just show a contact information that I recently got, and then go into this receipt that I talked to Chief Collins about. All right, so I got that binder thing. I got this aluminum case. You open it from the, in a weird way, kind of the front. It's kind of weird. And then I get my paperwork. It's kind of neat. It rests on your chest or something. And I got 2 sticky notes. No, I just got this yellow one today. And yeah, they're contacts. And then this thing is full of paperwork. These extra long papers are really annoying. They like using these extra long papers, so I gotta fold it at the top. As opposed to regular size paper. I gotta deal, this isn't exactly designed for extra long paper. But look at the sticky note. I just got this sticky note today. Let's see, what are these? All criminal convictions are beyond reasonable doubt. All of them? Well, all criminal trials should have a jury, and they don't. Not in Louisiana. So here's the contact. Is that visible? It's a little fuzzy, huh? Because it's too dark. So look at this. This is the court. Does it say anything? Clerk of the city council. But she's also the custodian of records. All right, she's the custodian. You can request a jury trial. Ours denied it on the 15th though. I gotta have this judge decide my fate. I can't stand that. I gotta fight. And I gotta fight the prosecutor, and now I gotta fight him. It's really an uphill battle. But this is the custodian of records. I sent her an FOI today. Can you see that okay? So I'm working on that. I want to get some police policies. Yeah, because I went to the police station to ask about this receipt. All right, because it looks different. And I showed a picture of the difference. Man, that does not show up good. Do I need more light? No, I just got a bad camera. Can I flip this? It's a better camera on it. No, it's not flipping. I just hit the flip. I'll try again. Oh, there we go. I could have done that because this is a better camera on this end. Oh, or not. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, better camera. It just comes right in. Let me show that sticky note. I flipped the camera. This is a receipt that it may say City of Natchitoches, but you got to go to the police station, and they're paying the police station. The bondsman's paying the police station $20. That when he bailed me out, I paid him $200. He paid the police station $20, and he got $5. Oh, he paid him $15. Okay, and then got $5 back. So the police station makes $15. Brandon, there's his name. The police station makes $15 off of every person who has to bond out. What do we say? I'm sorry, I don't read all the comments. I'm using my Samsung S9. You did absolutely nothing wrong. I really hope they realize the bad spotlight there. Oh, yeah. Is there no lawyer willing to help? Well, there's one that might be that is helping me a little bit. I think a lawyer, somebody who knows how to write paperwork really good, helped write the FOI. So there we go. That's easier to read. Stacy McQuarrie, clerk of the city council. I just missed the last city council because I wasn't paying close enough attention. And then her number, she wrote all this and then that. And I emailed, and well, I don't recall it failing. I think it was successful. So I'm waiting on a response for my FOIA. But yeah, I went to the police. I sent a message to the Louisiana State House. Yeah, I don't think they care so much about corruption. They are coming down hard on the people, harder and harder every year, because the courthouse has like banned cell phones, and that started in 2015. I was told by one of the security guards it happened in 2015. It wasn't because of COVID. And that's it was the judges who decided to ban cell phones. So those judges, are they still in power? It's possible, I guess. But you want to check that, because wow, that cell phone ban is really annoying. It's making it difficult. It's making it it's making it like impossible for me to like. I brought in a voice recorder, and I wanted to go to the judge's office to look for arrest warrants, and I was told I can't even bring a voice recorder. You can't even bring a voice recorder into the office that has the search warrants that are executed. I just want to look at search warrants, and it's just been so difficult. I left everything behind. I only brought my car key, and I was going to go look at arrest warrants, and I got denied because I had the voice recorder. You can't take any pictures. These judges, they're so dirty. They want to hide all their documents and not be accountable to anybody. It's just incredible what they're getting away with. To ban cell phones from the courthouse. And I mean, I think these judges are elected so people can decide which judges are going to control the courthouse. And the people are allowing the tyrannical judges. And maybe that's what the people want, because it is a voting system. But yeah, we got here. Mike says, people, I think y'all should send your message to the Louisiana state representatives and let them all know just how you feel. Yeah, who I need to let know how I feel are two people right now, and that's the judge and the prosecutor. I don't know how I could reach out, how reaching out is going to help me with fighting this case. Those are the two people who are standing on the bridge, preventing me from going across right now, and I'm fighting them. All right, I'm pretty much fighting the judge. All right, he's taking this middle ground, but I mean, he's also he sounds like a nice guy, but he's also hanging me up. What does it say? Just got hung up on again. At this time, who's going to be in any office? Don't go there. It's a very dangerous place. So, I kind of want to make some kind of emotion, yeah, an emotional emotion to, oh, what's going on? You got hit it twice, huh? I want to make some kind of a motion to make it clear that I am fully aware of this. Motion to put judge on notice that you did look at evidence. You do have a lot of awareness, acting weird, all of this. You do have awareness of all of this. You have certified, I certify that the accused, so certification, this is from Davis. That says Jamal Davis. No, I forget his first name. J. Davis, right there. He really needs to print his name. And then the judge, after reading and becoming convinced State of Louisiana, Parish of Natchitoches, arrest warrant. This done and passed on this day, January 22nd. Robert Owsley, Judge Robert Owsley, 48-hour warrant, whatever that means. Complaint number. He signed it. It's all stapled, so that means it's together. These aren't two separate pieces of paper, right? How would you tie it together? If these were not stapled together, how would you tie this together? Through the complaint? 122000153. Is that on page 1? 122005. Yep, that's together. All right. So I don't want to sit forward too much. It's kind of hard on my chest. Let's see. Then he also signed this. He signed twice. I redacted that stuff. So Judge Owsley on January 22nd signed my arrest warrant. Eric can run or he loses this money. Yeah, I don't want to lose the money. To any peace officer commissioned, complaint has been made, committed on. Look at that. He's fully acknowledging that he's aware of evidence against me that's enough to get me arrested. Hereby commanded in the name of the state to apprehend me, which they already had me in custody. This is some kind of weird formal stuff. Robert Owsley, totally aware of evidence. But then I call him out on it, I guess. Did I call him out on it? I said, Judge Robert Owsley, can you rule on the lawful nature of my arrest? No, because I don't have any evidence in front of me. On January 2022, approximately 12:35, I can't read this. Chevy, thanks for the $5. It's a little difficult to read now. Bam, legal. This should be drawn into trail, make their own county pay if they want. No, it's not a county though, it's a parish. The evidence is here. And why would Judge Owsley do that? Is he trying to like pull the wool? Is he trying to pull a wool cap over my eyes? Like I'm not gonna figure this out? Did he not think that this arrest warrant? Maybe Judge Owsley didn't think that the arrest warrants would be put in the prosecutor's discovery evidence. Maybe he didn't think that, and he thought he could just get away with saying I never seen any evidence. That's not my signature. That's not my signature. Oh no. And he said it with a straight face. So it's really concerning. And I have to call him out on it because he had a chance to make a ruling. And it's like, come on. I gotta know. If you're gonna deny me, then deny me. That's all I gotta know. You clearly felt there was enough evidence to have me arrested. Do you believe that this evidence could be enough to continue with a trial? I'm asking for him to rule in the lawful nature of my arrest, because this is a lawful this is a matter of law. This isn't really for a jury to decide. Judge is going to play the jury though, apparently, since I only allowed the bench warrant, the bench trial. Judges are lazy. They often will not be on top of anything until a few minutes before your case is called, even if then it might be toss up. Yeah, it is kind of a toss up. It's hard to think. I've had a headache a lot of the day going through all this information. It's a lot to take in, and I gotta like do other things to relax my mind. Here, let me do a little yoga. I should have enough battery life. All right, everybody want to do a little yoga? I got these yoga blocks. I paid $10 each. Do a little yoga out here. It's gonna be windy though. All right, so this is my favorite kind of yoga. There we go. See these things? Wait, there we go. Yoga blocks. Yeah, I like those yoga blocks. What I do, I laid down and then I put my hands on top of the blocks. All right. And then I push down. I push to the ground. So I lay down and then push to the ground, and it tightens up my back. So I'm constantly sitting, being hunched over, and I need to reverse that by using these blocks, laying on my back and then pushing against the ground, pushing against these blocks. That actually brings some nice relief. I started that only a couple weeks ago, so it's a relief. And yeah, I've seen the blocks in Walmarts before, but I usually ignored them. Instead, I turned to this. Wait, let me turn this camera around. Okay, I turned to this foam roller, and I bought 3, and then I donated one to a Goodwill or a thrift store, and I might even get rid of another one because I really like these blocks more. These blocks are a little bit better than the foam rollers, but I don't want to totally get rid of all of my foam rollers. Holding on to maybe at least one. Let's see. Don lives in Mississippi. I know how corrupt these people are. Empathy is no good. He needs somebody with common sense and listen to them to get the heck out of there. Yeah, it's really just a test of wills. You got to fight. I mean, I don't know. It seems like the only way I was able to motivate my prosecutor was people reaching him on my behalf, I think. And I never directed anybody, but people did it. I don't exactly know what people are doing, but it's not enough. There's nothing serious enough to warrant any kind of concern against it. It's just naturally people it's naturally people addressing the government with their grievances. It's a natural process of government. If people aren't happy with the way the government is treating people, then they speak up, and that's a process that cannot be suppressed. Let's see. Mike says, people, if y'all think about all the cop watchers, they're changing how cops treat people. This is why we the people. And yeah, it's quite something with this social media. And the social media can really help with help change the attitudes of the cops you deal with. Amazing that you had been handcuffs and paraded through the public to the squad car before they found your driver's license, or they declare you to understand arrests. Yeah, they paraded me through the library to get to the car. That was not fun. Chad Oliver, thank you. Almost $10. Follow through. Yeah, I might as well follow through on this. I'm thinking I'm going to lean towards not choosing the trial on the arraignment day. Arraignment and trial. The judge said you could do an arraignment and trial on the same day. I filed 2 motions today. What did I file today? I have to look. I filed something today. Mike Thomas, a cop's job is only to create revenue by yeah. They're moving forward. They're just thinking all they can do. That's how our eyes are aligned in our head, is to move forward. They can't look backward. So anything that comes up to bite them from behind, they don't see it coming. Yeah, I have I have a tablet somewhere. I'd want to probably go offline and look for it, I guess. Um, but I wrote two motions. I guess I could try to remember them. See, Dan's been fighting these corrupt people in Mississippi. It's never ending. Oh yeah, back and forth. You gotta publish your work. You gotta publish your grievances. Try to reach out to the locals and get some feedback. That's why I'm trying to like tell my story as much as like in as easy of a manner as I can. I want to make people understand as best I can. But I do get a little frustrated when people are saying sue, 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 and I'm like, there's a prosecutor in the way. I can't really. I got to focus on this for one. I got to focus on the prosecutor, and then for another, the prosecutor kind of gets in the way of the lawsuit anyway. But I want to like. There's a lot to work on. I got to sequester witnesses, and I really want to write a motion to suppress evidence. If these cops had some patience to investigate. Well, it's out of the cops' hands now. There's a lot to challenge the cops on when I deposition them or whatever, but it's out of the cops' hands and in the prosecutor's hands and judges' hands. So I'm focusing on them, the court rules, the rules of criminal procedure. I want to get familiar with the court rules and rule of criminal procedure. I gotta like work the court system now and try to do my best. Um, the cops are like different on a different level. I'm just trying to defend myself after the in the aftermath of the cops issue. Let's see, Dan. I have Travis. You can see my channel. I've done a lot. Oh, you have? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do it dirty. So okay. Let's see, Eric Duffy. Thank you. It's almost $10. Appreciate that. Um, I got kind of a pressure in my head, just from all this, and when I lay down and relax, the pressure goes away. It's like my eyes are pressurized. I've been reading so much. I got like build up of pressure. Talking is building up that pressure too. So I really shouldn't be doing this much longer. Uh, I'll thank you, Shovey, for 5 again. But yeah, like I usually I like to take a break around noontime. Go get out of the library. I get to the library at 9 a.m. Then leave about noon or 1, and go lay down in this car, this very car. I lay down on my stomach at least, because that's a different position to take, and then try to close my eyes and get that pressure out of my head. That helps, and right now I think it'll help. So I just wanted to complain. I don't know if you understand the hypocrisy of this judge right now is really frustrating. I'm uh, as over the past couple of days, just thinking about it, it's really frustrating me. But and there's going to be more as I go through these the transcripts that I'll discover, because oh my God, my prosecutor went on a terrible rant, a stupid rant that I'll have fun with transcribing. And that's I posted the first 20 minutes so far on my WordPress. That can be seen through my Twitter. So I got the first one is the first 10 minutes. The second one is 10 minutes to the 20-minute mark. Tomorrow I'll be working from the 20-minute mark, just transcribing. And I'm not really the thing is I'm not really copying my own words. I'm only copying the prosecutors and the judges, because I really don't say anything important. So I'm just skimming over my own stuff. I skimmed over my media arguments, requests for media in the courtroom. That's just not even relevant. Um, that was like the only paperwork I attempted myself without any serious help. See, Mike is going to make your case go viral and just see how popular Natchitoches, Louisiana becomes. Yeah, I don't know if it's a popularity thing. I don't know what people need to be educated. It's like the people that if you're going to make somebody aware of this situation, they also need to be educated, because you'll be drawing in some people that might be real bootlickers too. You want to just do a shotgun blast and draw everybody in, because you're going to be drawing trolls in, just trying to reach out to everybody and anybody. And in a way, it might be better to reach the right kind of people, who understand the law and want to think about this in different levels. Versus Driver out of Texas. Yeah, Turner, the first, that's a First Amendment issue though. Mine is Fourth Amendment. Um, and I have a few cases. I'll mention them later. My next court case is what, May 7th. I don't know. It's just taking it one step at a time. I still got a lot of information to go through. But I mean, as I learn, as I'm taking in, yeah, bootlickers like Ryan H. Yeah, they're. I don't mind. No, I don't want to. I don't want to ban the bootlicker trolls. Their inputs are really, they're jarring. They're not as jarring as they used to be, because they came on at the right time when they're in the local area like Williston, North Dakota, and they knew they were making arguments about exigency and how being in the city of Williston, they were making actual threats, like the cops are cooking up some kind of arrest on me about me talking about the case in Williston. They were gonna like get me arrested again, a third time in Williston, and there's not those types of threats. The worst that's happened in Natchitoches for threats from, well, no, actually, there's one guy at the library who's threatening me. He called me a piece of work in the parking lot a couple of weeks ago, and then today he actually was staring at me, standing and staring at me in the library. There's also a librarian spraying me with scented aerosol. So anytime I go to the second floor, it's a battle, because there's a couple of librarians who are spraying me with aerosol cans. So I usually have to stay in the front door, which is pretty annoying. But I mean, I'm being pushed there because the librarians are just the aerosol can the spray is just it's nauseating for me. I'm sensitive to those chemicals, but I mean, the librarians, they're completely immune to chemicals, I guess. There's those types of fights, but I mean, I was getting, they were trying to scare me pretty good in Williston. I think they were doing a better job of trying to scare me in Williston, North Dakota. And then like in Horseshoe Bend, they were trying to scare me. See, Watchman D's from Louisiana and live in Mississippi. People are corrupt. $10 is the least you could do for someone standing. Yeah, our rights. I guess I'm being selfish and I'm doing it for myself. But in a way, other people can take in maybe some lessons, take some lessons from this for themselves. But really, oh my God, it doesn't matter how much you learn if you don't have the stomach to handle the pressure they put on you. Because I mean, my part of the reason I got kind of a headache is because of the pressure from the 15th. What, that was a couple of days ago now, and I'm still like coming down from the anxiety and the stress that was built up waiting on that court date, and then going in to the court. And what, I spent like a half hour, just the three of us talking, when there was 100 people behind me waiting to be heard. And they were quiet, but there was a point where one guy yawned kind of loud. But I held up a lot of people for over a half an hour, and the judge wanted that to happen. Like, he was publicly shaming me in a way, but we were making these legal arguments and all that. I was fighting my own battles myself, and you could do it, but it is stressful. If you're willing to put up with it, you just got to find a way to stay healthy. So that's that. I'm gonna stop here. It's close enough to an hour. I didn't really promise to do an hour. Let's see, FCSAFC. This seems like this. The librarians that started. I'm not. One librarian yeah, people, there's the pebbles started rolling down the mountain and then hitting other rocks and stirring them up and then hitting other rocks, and soon you have a landslide going down the mountain. That's how it is. Things can start out small and then get bigger and bigger. But I mean, that's what they live for. And I mean, I'm fighting for my life, so that's my stance. I'm trying to just stay true to myself, and I don't want to let down those cops in Monroe, because they let me go without any problems, and it'd be really embarrassing for them if I let this one go, or if I let them convict me here when they let me go up there. It's all a part of Louisiana. It just depends on which city you're in, and that really shouldn't be, because it's the whole state. Let's see, if 95% of the subscribers are supporting me. Yeah, I want to. I want to try to show my appreciation for the support, but I'm so focused on fighting this case. I got so much to go through. I appreciate the support. I don't have any great way to show my appreciation. So I'm gonna stop this. Thanks for watching.